I've said before, I would love to live in a BLACKPINK video. I want to be in BTS. Like I desperately want to be in a boy band. I want to do this. Like this would be so much. Like
I know
your blazer kind of matches the vibe right now. Actually,
yeah, you look like you could be.
Sign me up right now. I'm okay. Let's do it.
It is time.
Actually, this song, I was in a Korean barbecue place that just opened up, no lie, and this song came on and I really liked it, and I pulled out my phone and Shazammed it, and while I was Shazamming it, the waitress came by and she's just like, oh, that's BTS. And I was like, dang, like this doesn't sound like any K-pop I ever heard. I actually thought it was hooky and really liked it, and yeah, it's good. So I know you haven't, EJ, but have you guys ever... I know you guys don't like. We're all like new K-pop people here.
We
right?
are. Yep, new.
It's one of those things that when K-pop is on, I'm just pumped about it.
Yeah, I've never like sat down and listened to it until I'm in a Korean barbecue restaurant or
that's same for me.
Or doing what we're doing here. So it's cool to be able to see what else is out there. So this song actually debuted at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100 charts. Nice. And it was the band's first #1 single in the United States. And the music video we're about to watch reached 1 billion views in 2021. And on Spotify, it debuted with 7.778 million streams, marking this the biggest day for a song in 2020.
That's absolutely insane.
Oh my God.
So we're about to be watching the heat here.
Oh, I know this song. This song's
and another cool thing about this song is that this is one of the few songs by BTS which the members did not contribute to the songwriting or production. So in 2020, BTS's management was on the hunt for a songwriter and producer for an all-English song, which was the first for the band. So their choice fell on English songwriter and producer David Stewart and on songwriter Jessica Agombar. Stewart said about his engagement process in an interview with Rolling Stone, it was a bit of a holy grail cut. I had quite a few conversations with big producers and writers in America who were trying to get it. So can you just like imagine that for a second? You're so big that you write a song and like you have everyone like chomping at the bit for it. So then you sell it to like one of the biggest music acts like of all time. Like,
yeah,
that's so crazy.
It's a lot of pressure
to think about. Like you have a song that's so good, everyone's just like, "Oh my God, I want it! Oh my God, I want it!" Like,
yeah,
like all the big pop stars and BTS got it. So it's going to be cool. And also, one of the songwriters, David Stewart, in addition to co-writing the song, he actually played all the instruments for what we're about to hear. So he played the drums, percussion, bass guitar, synth bass, synthesizers. Every single thing that we're about to hear besides the vocals, he's the one that performed it. So we're here listening to BTS from their song Dynamite, released in 2020, right here on Galaxy Jams Reacts.
Cause I'm in the stars tonight. So watch me bring the fire, set the night light. Shoes on, get up in the morning, cup of milk, let's rock and roll. Kink out, kick the drum, rolling on like a rolling stone. Sing song when I'm walking home, jump up to the top of the brown. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea and I'll get my ping pong. This is getting heavy, can't hear the bass, boom, I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beach shade like money. This go all alone, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm diamond, you know I glow up. Hey, so let's go. Cause I'm in the stars tonight. So
no, it's sick, right?
Whoa.
Right. I mean, I think it's dope. It's so boppy as hell, dude. It's like a fun summer song, you know, and it doesn't sound like K-pop like that I know, which I don't know that much at all, but it just has like a different sound to it, you know, and I think it's a good time. What do you think, Lucy?
Yeah, I love it. It's just catchy. It's bright. I love the music video and how it ties in so well with the music and lyrics, and everything's really colorful and bright and happy. It's just a good vibe. I like it.
One of the things I think about when watching this is like look at all of them right now, right? Like, first of all their outfits, it's all designed like around this specific curated persona that like they hired like an organization to do, right? Like, oh, he's this person and they're that person and he likes this and he likes that. And even in the video, like they like how many people in the band? There's like, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least in this, you know, shot. So they have to like in this short like 3-minute video have to like showcase each individual member and their personality, and like, you know, you like if you're a fan of one of them, like you want to see enough of them that you're like happy about it, you know? So it's just crazy how they do that.
Absolutely. I mean, like, you know, I've said before, I would love to live in a BLACKPINK video. You know, I want to be in BTS. Like, I desperately want to be in a boy band. I want to do this. Like, this would be so much. Like,
I know
your blazer kind of matches the vibe right now. Actually,
yeah, you look like you could be.
Sign me up right now. I'm okay. Let's do it. But you know, it's so much fun. Like, I've mentioned on this show before, like it makes me think of like the Backstreet Boys NSYNC era of like where big production, big stars, like big curation, lots of training, lots of work to have something that's incredibly consumable. And you know, that's why I love K-pop. And it does have the funk and soul. It does have like this driving bass line. It has like all of the vocal layers that like I miss, that, you know, like I felt like an issue that I had like with One Direction is like you have like this great boy band, but like I really wanted those big upfront vocal layers where like you could hear like a lot of voices participating in like these harmonies and stuff. And so I'm getting that here. I'm getting what I want. And yeah, I mean, there's a reason why the song slaps.
Yeah, it definitely slaps. You know,
it actually
I just like how bright and funky it is. You know, how like that disco-y it is, and has that kind of mass appeal where you could totally see it like being used in a like ad for Target or something like that. Kind of reminds me a lot of like Justin Timberlake too, kind of his style.
I was just gonna say that. Yes. What is EJ? Are you thinking of the same song I am? I can't remember the name right now, or even what it sounds like, because now this is stuck in my head. But there's a specific JT song that was huge.
Yes, I'm
is it like
that
Can't Stop
song.
That Feeling or something?
Yes. Yep.
There you go.
That's it. That's the one.
So, you know, and I just think like it makes them look like personable, but like unachievable at the same time, right? Like you could be them, but like he's like, oh yeah, I could see myself like in that person, but then you're like at the same time, like these are literal gods.
You know, and that's a fascinating take, because like you have like they've done a great job of making them look larger than life, but putting them in very colloquial spaces. So like it kind of gives you like, oh, that's like the coolest guy in your neighborhood.
But they're like casually cool.
Like,
right.
Like
very
like
cool.
when you think when you're young, you think of like that local legend and like that power they had over like the people that you knew. Like they do a good job of like kind of like calling to that. It's like like look at how dope this dude with blue hair is, like hanging out in this very colloquial space, and like that I want to be that guy, by the way. But
dude,
you know,
yeah, like at the very beginning when he like goes like that at the camera, that there's so many people that would just make that look really cheesy and cringy.
I know,
but for whatever reason, I was like, oh, I'm so into that. Like that was so
I was
cool.
like, he's hot.
Yeah.
You know, he's
I was like, that was
hot.
really cool, dude.
it's the subtle differences.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's jump back into it. Oh, they're best friends.
Yeah.
We feel good about that.
Ooh, nice,
Ooh,
dude. Let's
keychain.
go.
Yeah, keychains, always fire.
Fun.
I want those big like color explosions behind me every day. I always want the lyric to be with a little fucking soul.
Put them on, daddy. Yeah.
Still made it cool. Still made it cool.
And it's one guy that's like in the studio that did all of that too. Besides the
Right.
vocals and the dancing, but like the instrumentals, it's one guy.
They should at least like had him like pop in the video and just be like, "Yo,
like I'm here,
Yeah.
like he was like the janitor in the back, like mopping up after their
like
mess.
mopping to the bass beat." Like I could play this song.
Dude, you know that he probably recorded all of it in like 2 hours too.
Yeah.
People like that
Possible.
are just so people that do everything like that are just so talented.
Yeah.
Wrote the song, basically did all the instrumentation. And I love when the songwriters get to be involved like that too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's cool. And just the idea of someone like having a song and like able to like shop it around to massive like music organizations worth like millions and millions of dollars. He's just like, and they're all like, I want it. They're probably bidding.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
That's probably what that happened. Like BTS probably outbid him for that song because they all knew it was going to be such a banger. Right?
Yeah. This also kind of reminds me of Walk the Moon a little bit. Like the energy of it. Like this is the kind of song I might actually dance to. I hate dancing, but I would actually dance to this song.
No, this song's sick.
Yeah.
It's great. It's like I'm not like just because someone's like famous and something's mainstream and something's poppy, like doesn't mean that like it's inherently bad. It means it can usually be bad, but like, not like inherently bad, because sometimes it's big for a reason because the song fucks,
Yeah.
And this is one of those.
Yeah.
It's easily acceptable.
Yeah, it's easy. You don't like someone who's like living in a totally different society than me could like this. You know what I mean? Like living in like India or living in like, Australia. Like this is like a universal thing, and that's what these acts are going for, especially now K-pop, because they're like, oh, like, it's like this big engine that like they need more and more to keep it, to keep the fire rolling, right? So, this was like their first English speaking song, and for their first English speaking song for it to be like this much of a banger, they're probably like, oh, okay, like, we're gonna keep this, we're gonna try. I mean, it's just a new market they haven't touched yet.
I'm like loving being introduced to K-pop this way. And it's embarrassing to admit I had no idea what a huge deal this was internationally.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and even in the state, I did not know that K-pop was this big in the States. Like, but I get it now.
Yeah, it's crazy. The biggest opening day for a song in Spotify.
Insane.
Crazy.
Insane.
All right. Well, let us know your favorite BTS member and what you like about them. We're trying to figure out ours, and let us know the next BTS song we should listen to on the next video. Thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Oh.
That one.
Nice little wave, Mike.
Yeah.
Mike's brain just hits the reset button. It's like, okay.
Yeah. Hi, this is Mike with Galaxy Jams Reacts. We hope that you enjoyed that React video. Be sure to check out the links below of when we're going to be live streaming our next show and also how to watch full episodes. Please hit that subscribe button. Every single one helps.